Well, here's a story that pretty much demonstrates why you can't help everybody, you can't be kind to everybody. And it's sad, and it's really sad. And the problem is, this has to do with our youth. Let's hit it.
An act of kindness takes a wild turn when police say teen selling water stole a driver's phone and his Range Rover. Now, this is a story we first told you about Thursday. While police are searching for those suspects, tonight the driver is offering a cash reward for any information that leads to an arrest. Fox 5's Joey Dukes is live there in Midtown with more on this story. Joy, good evening.
Yeah, Eric, good evening to you. That driver tells us he was sitting at the light here on 10th Street when he saw that group of young men selling water and pulled out his phone to cash app them within seconds. One of them stole his phone, the other drove off in his car. And he says since then they have managed to withdraw thousands of dollars from his accounts.
I just say don't roll down your windows, man. Just keep it going. It's not even worth it.
This Buckhead resident who did not want to be identified says rolling down his window Wednesday night at the site of Waterboy stationed at the 10th Street Highway exit ramp in Midtown felt right at the time.
It was like three of them. And like they had the whole get up too, man. They had like football helmets with them and everything like that.
But it was a decision that has cost him greatly.
They've tried to take out money like 3-4 times out my account, from $4,000 all the way to $6-7 grand.
Money from bank accounts linked to the phone he says one of the teens snatched as he was in the process of sending them a few dollars for water.
But when I opened up my Cash App, they saw my balance had like almost 12 grand in there. Before he even finished telling me the full Cash App name, he grabbed it.
He tells Fox 5 when he hopped out of the car to get his phone, another teen hopped in and took off in his white Range Rover. Atlanta police say that joyride ended about 4.5 miles away in southwest Atlanta. Neighbors recalled seeing a group of young men ditch the car after crashing it into a mailbox.
I was just shocked, man. I was just like, dang, like I didn't expect it from pretty much kids.
Even more shocking, he says, seeing them make multiple attempts to take money from his accounts in the last few days and successfully stealing $1,500. While the driver says his banks acted quickly in response to him reporting the theft, Cash App did not, and his business account there was compromised.
Because they changed all of my information.
He says he hopes they're caught soon and has plans to take them to court. Well, he's now offering a $1,500 reward for information that leads to an arrest. Now, a Cash App spokesperson could not confirm details about this incident, but we know Atlanta police are investigating. They are searching for those young men. And we also know from that Cash App spokesperson, there are some tips and ways you can avoid your accounts being compromised. You can find more details on that by heading over to this story inside the Fox 5 Atlanta News app. We're live in Midtown. Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
All right, Joy.
First of all, Cash App. Can't stand it. Got it on my phone. Don't use it. The plan is to get rid of it. Because first of all, I guess I can say I've been scammed using Cash App. Didn't really know how to. I mean, didn't think didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't think about it. Think it could happen. It was small. I told y'all before. It's like a small little amount of money. Sold the product. Person showed me. He showed me the phone. All this kind of stuff. Showed me the app. Blah blah blah. Showed him Cash App. Did that. Gave him the bag. Walked off. Transaction never went through. That was early in the Cash App days. And then you see so many stories of people sending money to the wrong person. As a matter of fact, I think one time I sent money to the wrong person. Luckily, the person I sent it to knew who I was, and they sent it back so that I could send it to the right person. But you've seen stories of people sending money to somebody, they don't hear from the person, whoever they send it to, they never get the money back, blah, 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 blah. I say, I'm just going to keep, Zelle. At least Zelle is more like tied to a bank through your bank. So they ask for verifications. They make sure, like they say, hey, you sure you want to send this to this person? And they'll tell you this is who this is set up through. They'll even show a picture of the person if they got a bank account. But I rather do things through Zelle than a Cash App. So I mean, Cash App, I got it sparingly. That's really mainly for like family if they need a few dollars for something. Then I Cash App them maybe. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but back to the story. Nighttime, letting your window down. I don't know nothing about Atlanta, but this is sad because you try to help your own people, and people love to use race as for the reason why you need to help them. And I, so I'm a person. I'll be the first person who will always try to support my people at every chance I get. And I would say I would support it. I would try to support them first, give them the opportunity first before anybody else, because that's what everybody else does. Every other group, every other nationality, ethnicity, race, whatever the case may be, they're going to try to support those that are closest to them. We, on the other hand, we've been known to support everybody else but our own folk. But then when you try to support your own people, especially these kids and these youth, and what do? They they saw his cash out balance, snatched his phone, took off running. He tried to chase him, and then another guy jumped into the truck and they took off. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Because you do have youngsters who are in programs, AAU, football, basketball, baseball should be too, and they try to raise money, or they just out there trying to hustle and not have to get out there and sell dope, and not try to get out there and try to rob nobody. And the markup on water, on any beverage, really can be astronomical. You can buy a case of water for less than $10 with like 32 bottles in it. Depends on what you get, and then you sell each one of them for each bottle for, let's say, $1, or hell, even nowadays it's going to get hot. You might sell it for $1.50 or $2, but you sell a bottle of water for $1, and most of your costs will be up front with the cooler, ice, stuff like that. But I ain't gonna say you can make a killing, but you can make a decent amount of money, especially for a young kid selling bottles of water if you're in the right place. But you try to help people out, and then they do this. So then when he comes up to the next intersection and it's somebody who legitimately needs help or trying to do something positive, you don't even look their way. I will not let my window down at any intersection. I will not even look towards people's way, because one, person could be homeless, but then a lot of times people, they are not. They making more money on that street than you making going to work. Sometimes if you, depending on what neighborhood you in, you know what they're about to do with your money. And so you like, no, I'm not going to support that. Uh, Now, somebody, because the thing about it is, it's too easy to get a job, I would say. It really is. It's too easy to get day labor work. You can go anywhere and work and make money. You can do anything to actually make money, but to sit there and beg, that means you got a habit that you just got a habit, and you want me to support the habit, and I'm not going to do it. This is, like I said, let me see. So I'm like this. If they don't have a booth or a table set up somewhere, well lit, high traffic, with chairs, sitting there, selling something to you, just don't do it. You just don't do it. You don't give nobody nothing. You can't help people. Unfortunately, you got to come up, with the times. Things are digital. He tried to do the cash app. It's like, shoot, there's, when people see how much money you got, and that's probably where he messed up at, when he said the guy saw his cash out balance was $12,000. Boom, he snatched his phone and took off. Trying to say, I did a video a couple of weeks ago about, there was a scam in Target where a guy said that his wife or his dad or somebody was in surgery and or having a baby, and they was looking for, trying to raise money for whatever reason. And the guy tried to, say he's going to send him some money. And by the time the dude took his phone, by the time he saw what he did, I don't know why you give somebody your phone anyway. By the time they realized what was going on, dude took out like hundreds, maybe even like $1,500 out of his account. And so now he's trying to chase him down, and then messed around and busted up his whole left side trying to chase these dudes down. Can't help people, man. People are scamming. Times are hard. Everybody want to blame inflation and the price of groceries and stuff like that. But in the end, man, you just got to get out there and work. And that's just bottom line. And people don't want to make an honest day's living. Like I said, they could have sold this water. Didn't even have to have the props of the football uniforms and all that crap. And they probably were part of a football team. It just had one dude who just probably just saw, you know what I'm saying, saw a mark and took it. And so now when them young boys get caught, and because they, for theft, because if it's like $1,500, that's like, is that felony? I don't know if there's felony in Atlanta, but theft of the phone, theft of the money. Was that wire fraud? Come on, man. And then you stole a car and then you wrecked the car. Man, y'all done messed up y'all life over what? Because you don't want to get out there and sell no water. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below, share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those four things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here. If you would like to support us financially, you can get super thanks, super chat, super stickers. You can click on the description box. The links there you can click on to help support us there. And also don't forget to hit that the shop button, because we got products I know you will love. We got perfumes, cologne, silks, beard products, and we got more.